What truly destroys someone who wanted to hurt you is not revenge, but your indifference. Have you ever thought about how powerful it is psychologically when you are treated as if you never existed? Whoever hurt you wants to see you on the ground, angry, sad, desperate. But there is something that strikes much harder, ignoring with elegance and superiority. When you don't react, don't fight, don't want revenge, you say without words, "You never had power over me." Imagine you just keep walking, as if nothing happened. No hints, no drama, no scenes. Your absence becomes the punishment. Your inner peace becomes the humiliation. Think about the moments when someone tried to bring you down. What do you think hurt that person more? In this video, you will learn the strongest, and at the same time the quietest, way to show someone that they never had power over you. And the best part, without losing your dignity, without sinking to their level. The Stoics discovered over 2,000 years ago what modern psychology only confirms today. Whoever controls his reaction controls the game. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you that matters, but how you react to it." This truth destroys the ego of the one who wanted to manipulate you, because while he wanted to see you broken, you become untouchable, not out of revenge, but through self-control. The greatest revenge is not to strike back, but to show that the blow never touched you. First, indifference destroys more than 1,000 words. They want a reaction. They want you to explode, suffer, take revenge. But if you refuse this game, if you choose silence instead of drama, you send the strongest message: you are not worthy of my energy. That hurts because you become a mirror of their failure. Second, whoever hurts you wants to be important. Denying him that is the true punishment. Behind every emotional attack lies the desire to have had influence. But if you just move on without explanations, without demanding justice, he feels only emptiness. He wanted to be the center of your pain, but what he gets is silence. And this silence weighs heavier than any aggressive answer. Third, your absence screams louder than any confrontation. Imagine someone betrays you, humiliates you, or disrespects you, and you just walk away without justification, without traces. Whoever wanted war finds only emptiness. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." You don't have to prove anything to anyone. Your peace is your attack. Your absence is the punishment. Fourth, your success is the ultimate humiliation. They hoped for your fall, but you grow. You keep developing. You smile. While the other thought he had destroyed you, you build your best self. Every one of your successes screams, "You failed." There is no harsher punishment for an ego than helplessly watching the other become happy. Fifth, contempt is an invisible, unbeatable weapon. Anger maintains a connection. Hatred is still a response. But contempt is total erasure. When you treat someone as if they were never part of your story, it eats away because a manipulator doesn't want to be hated, but remembered, and you give him forgetting. Epictetus said, "Evil is not fought with shouting, but with silence." Sixth, self-control is the highest form of power. The manipulator wants to see you cry, to see you react. But when you respond with calm, elegance and coldness, control shifts sides. You have power over your mind, not outside events, wrote Marcus Aurelius. This is not passivity, but a rare strength, the ability to master yourself. Seventh, absence without explanation is the quietest torture. If you fight, he can defend himself. If you argue, there is still a dialogue. But if you just leave without farewell, without explanation, you take away all control. Seneca warned, "Do not argue with fools. Their words are traps for your dignity." When you simply disappear, he is left alone with his mistake. What looked like a victory becomes a mental prison in which he becomes his own guard. Time draws its circles, and it collects with interest. At first the other may think he has won. He laughs at your silence, but with time, when you don't react, don't come back, don't mention, calmness turns into doubt, doubt into guilt, and guilt into irreversible regret. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Time is like a river. If you wait long enough, you will see the body of your enemy floating by. You don't have to do anything. Absence is the seed that time harvests." Conclusion: do not seek revenge. Do not chase someone who hurt you. The true victory is to move on with dignity, quietly and peacefully. Whoever wanted to hurt you expected chaos, but what he gets is worse: the realization that he was never important. A strong person does not shout, he simply never looks back, and that reduces every attacker to dust.